Another scorching day is putting stress on the state's grid system, leading to yet another flex alert. It's the 8th one in a row. Good afternoon. Welcome to the 4. I'm Heather Myers.
I'm Marcella Lee. Carlo has the day off. That flex alert starts right now. People are being asked to conserve energy between the hours of 4 o'clock and 9 o'clock tonight. If not, there could be rolling blackouts.
Shannon Handy joins us live from SDG&E with what it will take for that to happen in the communities that would be impacted first. Shannon, this is just getting repetitive at this point. 8 days in a row of a flex alert, and it seems day after day we're being told, well, today could be the day that you might see a rolling blackout.
Yeah, exactly, Heather and Marcella. I mean, I know that people are getting tired of these flex alerts, but the reality is without them, we could see entire neighborhoods without power. Now, right now, Cal ISO, which manages the state's grid, has put out an emergency alert 2. If it goes to a level 3, that's when we'll see those rolling blackouts begin. I spoke with one man today who says he's worried, especially for his pets.
We want to take care of our pets when we're not at home, so we've got to turn on the AC for them. Otherwise, it'll be too hot for them and we can lose them to heat stroke, and that's very bad. You don't want that to happen. If we get electricity out, I'm going to have to go to my in-laws or my parents' house.
We were under an emergency alert 3 yesterday, but it expired at 8 p.m. because people did wind up conserving enough energy. Still, it could happen again today. As for who would be impacted, SDG&E has a list of all the areas it serves. The list is in order of which circuits it would turn off first. Here's a look at SDG&E's website. You can see the circuits starting with Casa de Oro, Point Loma, Laguna Hills, Fletcher Hills, and so on. SDG&E says it would begin cutting power from the first half dozen circuits listed. Those circuits would be without power for about an hour, and the next set of circuits would follow. Now, I went to Fletcher Hills today to see how people feel about the possibility of losing power. While some were concerned, I spoke with one woman who says if it happens, she'll just make the best of it.
I would light some candles. I have some flashlights handy. I'd probably just hang out with the kids and, you know, we would just talk about the zombie apocalypse, I think.
As for what you can do to conserve energy between right now and 9 p.m., avoid running your dishwasher or doing laundry. Also, turn off any unnecessary lights, and if you can, keep that thermostat at 78 degrees. However, if those blackouts do occur, make sure you are prepared. So make sure you know where those flashlights are. And that woman mentioned candles, but experts say candles could be dangerous. Of course, they are a fire hazard, so they suggest you find out where those flashlights are. And one other tip is you can actually freeze water right now in your freezer and then have those bottles or containers of frozen water available to keep your food cold just in case the power goes out and your refrigerator doesn't have any energy to save that food. So those are just a few tips to prepare, but hopefully we won't have to if everyone does their part.
Shannon, exactly how will this work? Will people be notified before their lights go out? Will the lights just suddenly turn off? And do we know how long each rolling blackout could last before they're then moving on to the next neighborhood?
Yeah, so SDG&E says it will alert its customers by phone calls, using us, the news, or social media. So hopefully people will get a heads up before that energy outage occurs, if it does occur at all. And as I mentioned earlier, it should only be for about an hour before they go on to the next set of circuits. Now, again, this hasn't been declared yet. At this point, we're at a level 2, so we got to get to a level 3. And we won't get to that level if people conserve. If you want to check out your specific circuit number to see where do I fall on the list, it's on your bill. You can go on to your online account, and we have that list up on our website. Just go to cbs8.com.
All right, Shannon, it's 4 o'clock, so people should start conserving energy now, only using the things that they absolutely need. Again, good advice never to leave. If you do have to use a candle, never leave it unattended. And then also, I guess right now, maybe just use a little bit of power to charge your cell phone so that in case you do lose power, at least you can keep in touch with your progress on your online
on your
app.
phone. Yes. Shannon Handy reporting live. Shannon, thanks.